Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. So after 1, 14-7 is our score. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. On play action, Ritter. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
Second down and 8. They put Adams in motion. He'll look to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They send the tight end in motion. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He is down at the 14, but will have the 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Off the fake, here's Ritter. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
A tight end in motion now. On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. Field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. This about as short as you can get. No issues there. This one is good. And the Raiders build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
Oh, ready? Robbie. Buggy. Right to Texas. Why Tony? Hey.
To throw is Stroud. That's caught on the right side by Sutton.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack. On 4th down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt. Take it in, back at his own 12. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They go play action now. Ritter. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. The PAT up and good. And the Raiders up their lead. It's now 24-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go, let's go. Hey, south. Hey, uno. Buggy.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He gets free inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Houston. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. out of the gun, it's Ritter. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
They go play action with Ritter. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Talk things over before third down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
They'll send him over to the left. Throwing now on third and long. He'll check this down to the running back.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
This is taken at the 25. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
On the quick, right? Down.
Now a run on first down. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Right back to him on first down. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
All right. Nike taxi. Why Tony? Hey, Uno Mars. Look the high. Hey.
Here's Stroud. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Quick throw, taken in. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Flash. Hey, south.
Now, Stroud. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hey, south. Hey, uno. Buggy. 19 Texas. White, Tony.
Now Stroud. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Raiders are out in front. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Oh, hey. Whoa. Hey, uno more. Look the hot.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Back to throw, Stroud. Again, working deep downfield.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
South. All right. Hey, uno.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. On 1st down, it's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
South. All right.
Stroud. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
You just can't defend a pass much better than that, Mike. And the way they teach these defenders is attack the receiver's hand with your hands. That's the catch point that you want to disrupt, and makes a really nice play on the ball, and he's able to knock it out of bounds.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They send Sutton in motion. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, let's go. Sujay. Look the hot. 11. Hey!
Stroud gonna set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
South. Hey, uno.
They send Sutton in motion. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a run going left. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. Now a handoff, running right. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now a give on the ground, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. But that's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
3rd and long. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Ritter. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 18. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
A run on 1st and goal. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. And in motion is Brown. They'll go with him again. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Raiders. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point, up and good. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
On the quick, right? Buggy.
Throwing is Stroud. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
19 Texas. Why, Tony.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
And this is just where you see some of the speed of these wide receivers, Mike, really make their presence felt. And then when you have a quarterback that has the arm strength and the accuracy to get him the ball downfield, that's a deadly combination and one that's going to really open up other things as the rest of this game unfolds.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Look to high, look to high. Here we go. 11.
Here's Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Here we go. 12. Hey, south. Play.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On second down, Stroud. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Texans. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone, no run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They go play action with Ritter. The throw on the run is complete. 18 yards, and a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. Back to the ground after the penalty. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, But then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. This is 1st and 10.
Oh, Eric. 11. 19 Texas. White Tony.
Stroud to throw. He will air this out, looking for Sutton.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to try it here again. That is brought in. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
The sideline erupted. They thought that was an easy 6, but instead, it was nothing but disappointment. I mean, that is a gut-wrenching missed opportunity for the offense, and he has his head down just in disbelief.
Hey, uno. 19 Texas.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And the Raiders are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Off the fake, here's Ritter. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Why, Tony.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
All right. Hey, uno more, uno more, uno more, uno more. Look the hot, look the hot. Good night.
Stroud. That's complete to ETN. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
11. Hey, south. Hey, uno. Buggy.
Now, Stroud. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Here we go. First and goal.
All right. Whoa. Nike Texas. Why Tony?
To throw is Stroud. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession. So they're still alive, but now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Second and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.